so we've had our first instant bargain, we've had our first fame game, and we've got a pretty tight game going on right now. Rose and Ashley tied at $25, Ryan right behind at $15. Here's this question for 5. Which Pokemon games in the franchise introduced Zekrom and Reshiram as legendaries? Ashley?
Violet?
No, I'm sorry. No, Black and White. We also would have accepted Generation 5. You lose 5 for that, down to 20. Next question. What sort of creature is the cursed corpse created by Masamichi Yaga in Jujutsu Kaisen, who attends class with the main characters? What sort of creature? Ryan?
Panda?
Panda is right. Yes, good job. You get 5 for that. Up to 20. Just 5 off the lead now for this question. Nagisa, Tomoyo, Fuko, Ryo, Kyo, and main character Tomoya are featured in what visual novel and anime series by Kyoto Animation? And that audience, you can tell me if you got it. Clannad. Clannad is right. So there you go. Nobody buzzed in, no money changes hands. We move on to the next question for 5. What sort of vehicles do the students fight in the action comedy series Girls und Panzer? What sort of vehicles? Panzer should be the clue there. They fight in tanks. They fight in tanks, so there you go. All right, next question for 5.
Somebody used German.
What sort of beings are pride, lust, greed, gluttony? Ashley?
7 deadly sins.
More specific, what sort of beings? And I know they know it, but unfortunately, this is Ashley's question.
Demons?
No, I'm sorry. You'll gain money for it, but y'all can say it if you want.
Homunculi.
Yeah, they're homunculi, so there you go. You lose 5 for that. And that sound means it is time for another instant bargain. Rose, you are the player in the lead right now at $25. May we tempt you with this?
You remember him from the game Sonic 3, and he's knuckled his way into your heart. Or not. But here he is. You can have fun with this Knuckles plush anywhere, and stick him anywhere with the built-in suction cups. This plush has not been tested on humans, or cats. But this has a fabulous sale of the century price of $10.
All right. And I notice that you are not hitting your button. So I tell you what, if you were to buy that right now, you would not be in the lead anymore because you'd be down to $15. What if I made that cheap enough so that you would still have your lead if you decided to buy it? I'm going to reduce the price of that Knuckles plush down to $4. $4. And same as before, we will add that $3 cash to spend over there in the goodies. So I'll give you the money. All right, well, I will have to say this anyway. Going once, going twice. No sale. No sale. All right, so all that stuff's going to go home with Janessa later, so I'm sure she's excited about that. All right, well, the scores remain the same, just $10, separating first and third place as we move on to this question for 5. What musical instrument is played by the title character in the anime series Bocchi the Rock? What musical instrument? Audience. Oh.
What is it?
I think it's like they play like so many other instruments, but it's
But
maybe
Bocchi plays the
guitar.
The guitar. Yeah, there you want it. All right.
Sorry, I love you.
Next question. What anime franchise saw a reimagining in CG by Studio Orange in 2023, starring its main character, Vash the Stampede Rose?
Trigun.
Trigun is right. Right before the buzzer, you get $5 for that, up to 30. Next question. In the Sailor Moon series, what is the name of Diana's father, who's partnered with Sailor Venus and is a cat?
You got it.
Audience?
Artemis.
Artemis. All right. Next question. What video game franchise released its Nintendo GameCube version, Double Dash, in 2003? Double Dash. And that was Mario Kart. Mario Kart Double Dash. All right. Yeah, 2003. 2003 was a very important year for me because that is the year that I met the lovely Janessa, and we're together and we are engaged, and it's going to be a lovely rest of my life with this lovely person over there. We'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. There we go. I'll get it right in the first place. All right, so had a little bit of a slow period going into that at the end of that last segment, but hopefully things will pick up. It's time for our next Fame Game question. Remember, players, we're not playing for cash here, just for a pick of the Fame Game board. Buzz in when you can name this famous event. I am an annual event that began in 1994 at a small hotel in northern Pennsylvania. 350 people came to my first iteration, and as I became more popular, I moved around. First to Maryland, then to Virginia, and then back to Maryland, where I existed in Baltimore for 18 years before moving again in 2017. For the last 2 years, my attendance has eclipsed the 40,000 mark in my new home in Washington, D.C. Rose.
Katsukan.
Katsukan is incorrect. You're out for the rest of this. Just for Ashley and Ryan now, the rest of the question. Has eclipsed the 40,000 mark in my new home in Washington, D.C. I am the largest anime convention on the East Coast. I am... Now do you know it?
No, I'm blanking on it.
Otakon?
Otakon, that's
Otakon, yeah. All right, so the $15 money card, let us put it on the board. We have to do this to get it onto the board, and then we will come back out. So next time we go to the Fame Game board, we will add a $25 money card in addition to the 5, the 10, and
That
the
could
15.
give a real huge lead to him.
Yep. So, but anyway, we're back to this question for $5. What landmark stands 1,092 feet tall and is a focus in many of the manga and anime series produced by Clamp? Audience?
Tokyo Tower.
Tokyo Tower. Yep. All right. Next question. What?
No audience help. I'm watching you. I see those lips moving.
I'm like the worst lip reader.
I have no idea what's going on.
All right, here we go for $5. What video game with recent remakes features a feisty barmaid, a flower girl, an amnesiac swordsman, and a brash bully with a machine gun arm? Ryan.
Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7 is right. Yes, you have that. Up to 25. Next question. What are Iron Mouse, Inugami Korone, Rose,
VTubers.
Natsuhiro Matsuri, and Kizuna Ai? They are all VTubers. You are right again. Up to 5. And there we go. The stingiest contestant I've ever had on this show. It's time for our final instant bargain of the day. We haven't been able to tempt you with anything all game long. Maybe we can tempt you with this that the audience is already awing about.
Let's get a whole collective awe one more time. Aw. Well, you can all you want as your favorite Sanrio character. Hold on here. Of course, I lose my copy as soon as I... Here it is. Your favorite Sanrio character gets a proper Japanese treatment with this 30th anniversary AFC Ramen edition of Sushi Chef Hello Kitty. It's the classic red bow with an adorable Japanese suit. You're gonna absolutely love it, and it's gonna be a great addition to your plush collection at the low sale of the century price of $15.
She was on board until she heard the price. So there you go. That's okay. So $15, of course, just like before, that would cost you your lead. And you know what? I love ties.
Me too,
yeah.
but I also don't like carrying plushies for 2 extra weeks of travel.
But it's a special edition.
I don't collect
You
plushies.
don't collect plushies, but you know someone that would make a terrific gift for. You
Other than a dog.
Other than a dog, you don't do that. So
Yeah, that's why.
I guess we'll go ahead and just do the going once, going twice. No sale. No sale. None of our instant bargains. So sad. Away they go. That's all right. We're going to find out who's going to win this game of Sale of the Century right after we find out about this. Stay tuned.